Breathing. You got about 10 of these. 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2 more, and last one. Let's go knees up and around. Keep that torso tall so you're not collapsing into your chest. Think of always books on the head. So you increase this pillar right here, this length, this space. Do 4 more each leg, 3 more, 2 more, and last one each leg. Good, and then just side steps in and out, or kind of a nice easy speed skater. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good, touch the ground, touch the sky. Touch the ground, touch the sky. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All the way up, hands on your hips, and roll the hips. Again, kind of see the speed we're doing this at, partly because just that speed kind of warms stuff up. You can go slower if you need to. Do 4, 3, 2, and then circle the other direction. Hips around. Do 4, 3, 2, and last one. Rotate to your left or to your right and reach up. Bring those arms back. Down, rotate, and reach. You only have 4 more of these for this side. Breathing, reach up, get tall. Even though when you get low, it seems like you should collapse or let your body hang. See if you can avoid that move. Then we'll go to the other side. Just reach up and then come down. Go to the other side, down, pivot. Make sure that back heel lifts on both directions. So as you reach up, the back heel lifts. As you tap the ground, the other back heel lifts. Do 3 more. And 2 more. Last one, all the way over and up and down. Good. Let's come on down to your knees. Hands and knees. Like a cat sometimes, which way should I go? And then just knees rocking. Breathing. So if you want to check in with your breath and see where you are with that, the best thing to do is just shut the mouth. And notice, can you maintain a nice tall posture? Movement is easy within full range. And then you can still comfortably and calmly breathe through your nose. So it doesn't sound like a bull ready for fight. It's really that you're actually just calmly breathing. There's always a time for sprinting, and that is not necessarily a closed mouth movement. 2 more, and last one. Good, sweep your legs out in front. Knees are bent, and begin small side to sides. Go a little bit bigger. You can lift up one knee, so the trailing leg lifts up first, then the lead leg follows. So I'm kind of doing one hip at a time. I'm trying not to scoot. 2 more. And last ones, each side. If you can, come down to your back or do bird dogs on your front. Right arm overhead with left foot drop. So we're just kind of covering all the bases. We've moved from kind of rotational movements to cross-patterned movements, single leg movements with stability, but all to kind of hit the joints. Warm up those joints, warm up your breath. 2 more each leg right here. 1, last one each leg, and then arms come out wide and slightly angled down as you let your knees travel to the left and to the right, not necessarily bringing your knees to the ground, not wanting your opposite shoulder from the direction that your legs are dropping to lift up. So if you're noticing you don't have control over the torso, everything from your shoulders to your hips, you're working too hard, doing too much, or moving too fast. Just slow down. Couple more. So notice also to a certain degree, when I have rotated, we've had to slow down the movements. When we've done forward or side movements, you can go a little faster. It's just neurologically how we're designed. Our rotation really isn't as fast as our forward and back motions, partly because we are designed primarily for forward travel. 2 more. And last ones, each side, to the right and to the left. As you can, rock up and back like a rolling ball. If rocking forward and back aren't there for you, stay up and then round the back and extend the spine. Round the back and extend the spine. So information into the nervous system on the spine. You've got 5 more. Chin in, chin up. 2 more. And last one. And come up. Good. Hands back. Lift your sternum up. Drop both knees to your left and rotate over to your left. Take your right hand and open your right arm so your knees are in a big zigzag. Take your right hand through and look over your left shoulder. Take your head up, reach your arm up. Notice my arm's not hanging in space someplace, but I'm reaching my right arm away from my left arm. I'm not trying to find weird range here. I'm opening the chest. I'm not trying to open the shoulder joint. And then reach through and reach up, reach through, reach up. One more time. Exhale, reach through and reach up. Good. Switch sides. So drop your knees to the right. Notice I'm about kind of 90-90. Rotate over to your right side. Breathing. Feel that stretch along the whole right thigh. Maybe into the back on the right hip to the left rib cage. Take your left arm up. If your shoulder buckles in, boom, put it back into place. It doesn't need to come with you. Look down, look up over your right shoulder, look back up to your left, look down, look over your right shoulder, look up. 2 more. Look down, look over that right shoulder, and look up. Last time, look down and look up. Good. Go ahead and come all the way up to stand. Hopefully you're relatively warmed up. If not, do some jumping jacks, or you will be in about 30 seconds of this movement. Whoa, Annette. Breathing. So we're going to do a bunch of combination movements. We're going to do higher overall repetition. We'll be combining 2 movements together, like more of a static movement, and then more of a movement that kind of travels a little bit or creates some dynamic movement. So we're going to start out with a regular squat, and we're going to do 5 of them to begin with, and then we're going to alternate each side in a rotating squat. So you'll see what we're doing. Starting in 3, let me reset my timer, 2, regular squat for 5. You can always hold a weight here. You can put a band on your ankles. This is 3, 4. Now we're going to do a rotating squat. So rotate back, squat, 1 foot is pointed forward, come back in. Rotate, squat, Come back in. Here's 2 and 3 each side. Back into squats. Let's go. 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. I'm going to start on the other side this time. 1 and 2 and 3 and back here for 5 squats. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, starting with my right leg this time, my first side. 2 here. And 3 here. Back to squats after our left leg. And again, squat. 4, 3, 2, last one. And again, left leg out, right leg out. Squat. You can feel that upper inner thigh. Here's 2, here's 3. One more time, each one. 5 squats, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Step out. Last one here, last one here. Good. Cross crawls for rest. Breathe. So we're going to do hinges with back lunges. So we'll start with a hinge, just a 2-legged hinge. Again, if you have a weight in your hand, that will be your weight, or you could again keep that weight around your ankles and pull out. Then we'll do back lunges and get as low as you can. We've got 5 again hinges, 3 by 3 step back lunges. Let's go in 3, 2, and go. Hinge. 3, 4, one more, 5. Left foot back. If you want first, right foot. Last one here. And again, hinge. Push the hips back. Engage the movement at your hips. First, one more. And then step back lunge. And 3 here. Again, hinges. Bring yourself all the way up. Are you contracting both glutes? Is one glute doing the most work? Here's your 5th one. Back to left leg first. And then hinges again. And then again, right leg first. Here's 3 by 3. One more time, hinges. And step back lunges. Here's 3 by 3. Good, and then come back in. If you want, rotate around the torso and or get a sip. So we're going to do curtsy squats and side steps. So you're going to do side steps there and back. You'll do those about 3 times. And then you're going to do curtsy squats. And you'll do 5 in-place curtsy squats. Single side. Then again, side steps and the other side. Let's try this together. Let's go in 3, 2, just pick a distance that works. Mine is the camera. Here's 2 across. And if you have a band on your feet, this makes it just a little bit more challenging. Back to the beginning. You can reset yourself so you're a little bit more square. Take your right foot back and out. Right foot back and out. 3, 4, and 5. Let's go side steps. Get low. One more there and back. And then we're doing your left leg. And let's set it up. Left leg for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do it again. Side steps. Side steps back. One more time, there and back. And set yourself up for right leg. 5, 4. You can bring your opposite knee to your elbow for a little bit more. One more. And again, side steps. One more there and back. And curtsy squats. We've got one more time of each right and leg curtsy squats. This is 3, 4, and 5. Let's go again. We've got curtsy squats twice more. One more there and back. And right leg curtsy squats. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Return again to those side steps. This is 2. And last one on the side steps. And reset yourself for curtsy squats. 5 here. If you can, bring your elbow to your opposite knee. And 5. Good, nice job, guys. Rotate or cross crawls. Get a sip. And then we're going to come to the ground. We're going to do bird dogs. You can do them elevated. This just means your knees come off the ground in opposition. And then hand to shoulder. Again, you can do it elevated from a kneeling position, extended position, or however you'd like. I'll start with my knees on the ground for the first round. So, bird dogs first. You're going to do 3 by 3. You're going to reach out. 1. Keep your leg low, your back leg. Just in case you have a front leg too. This is 3 by 3. And then hand to shoulder. You can shift those knees back, right hand to left, left hand to right. Then again, bird dog. So an elevated bird dog. Reach out, reach out. Notice I'm not fully extending. And then an elevated hand to shoulder. We're just doing 3 by 3s. And again, bird dogs, knees down if you prefer. This is 3 here. And then hand to shoulder. Walk those knees back if you need and if you can for more angle. Here's 3 by 3. And again, elevate it if you'd like. Keep your leg low. Elevated hand to shoulder. And one more time. Each one, right hand to left leg. And then hand to shoulder. And then again, elevated bird dog. Reach out. And then elevated hand to shoulder. Good. Come on down. So we're going to do a sidearm plank and then a rotating hips into a full plank. So sidearm plank is your typical sidearm plank. Then you're going to turn to your stomach and you'll drop your hips. So the further apart your feet are, you'll have some more space to move in. So you don't want your feet too close and you kind of don't want your feet too far. Probably a foot's distance, space in between both feet will be just fine. Come on down to your forearm. Again, the knees can be on, feet can be parallel on top of each other or can be kind of stacked. Top leg always goes in front. Starting in 3, we're just going to hold for the count of 10. That's it. In 3, 2, and go. Your count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. You'll do 5 by 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So I'm flipping over just so my butt's not facing you the whole time. If you want to have your butt facing me, that's fine for you, because I won't see it really. Starting in 3, 2, your count of 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, elbow, hips to hips, hip to hip. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Back to your other forearm. Side. Hold for your count of 10. Again, shift the position on your feet if you want. Maybe this time you stack them. Lift up. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Hip to hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. Flip over, side plank. And again, I'm doing feet stacked this time. You can do stacked, in line, knees on the mat. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7. Do whatever you want to with your arm too. 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. You know when your arms are occupied, you instantaneously have to itch your nose. So you can even itch your nose, whatever, or backside, whatever works. We've got one last here, and then we've got one more full set. Let's go in 3, 2, hip to hip. Now if you feel like you can do more or want to do more, knock yourself out. 5 and 5. Good. All right, one last set through. Side plank. And hip to hip. Starting in 3, 2, and go. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hip to hip. Drop 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2. Last ones each side. And then come on up and spin it. We'll get to side plank in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, lift up and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hip to hip, Drop your hips. 2, 3, 4, and 5 by 5. Awesome. Woo! One more set on the mat. All right, so now you have a push-up with a jack, horizontal jack. So you're gonna do 1 push-up and 5 horizontal jacks. 1 push-up, that's it. We are gonna do 5 rounds, so you're gonna do 5 push-ups, okay? 1 push-up, 5 horizontal jacks. Let's start with the horizontal jacks, because who wants to start with push-ups for crying out loud? Push-ups can be on your knees. Also, your horizontal jacks can be kind of a step out as well if you prefer. Starting in 3, 2, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 push-up. 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 1 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 push-up. Nice job, guys. Let's flip over onto her back. I lied. We have one more thing on her back. And then we're going to stand back up again. We're going to do dead bugs. Whew, and then knees side to side. So when we do the knees side to side, don't think speed. Think connection to the movement. Watch the back shoulder. Connection to the core. Speed is not your friend on this one. So dead bugs first. If you want your head up the whole time, it's a lot more technical. You do need to get those shoulders away from the ears. You also need to make sure your tailbone is slightly curled as well, so you're not putting all the strain into your neck. So dead bugs. 1, 2, we're going to do 5, 3, 4, and 5 by 5. Arms out and down, palms open, knees to your right. 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Notice my knees aren't going to the ground on purpose. 5 by 5. I've just changed the position of my legs on my dead bug to make it the lever a little bit longer. And 5 by 5. I'm going to still bend my knees. Arms are down at a low A-frame. Shoulders are back. Knees go to the right and left. 3 by 3. This is 3. And then again, I'm let my arms up and my legs up and my head up. 1, dead bugs. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Head down, arms out, shoulders back. 1 and 2 and 3. You've got 2 more sets. Choose how you want to do it. Reach out if you want to with that foot. My head is up. Here's 5 by 5. Head back, arms down, shoulders back. 1, 2, getting a little deeper. 3, but my shoulders staying down. Last one here, guys. Choose your position. 1, try not to fling the leg. 2, keep the chest up. 3, breathe. 4, 1 more each leg. 5, by 5. Good, arms out wide, knees drop to your right and left. We're gonna do 5 of these this time. Get as low as you comfortably want to go. 2, keep the knees tucked into the body. Try not to let the knees drop to the ground, or the feet drop to the ground. You're rolling kind of on the top of your pelvis. 1 more to each side. And 5. Woo! Drop those legs down. We are essentially done. Let's come back up. My necklace is breaking. Not my strength. My little thing says, I'll hold it up so you can read it. Just get close. You can do it. Just get close. It says, I choose strength. Right there. Can you focus in real quick? Right there. I'll get it closer to you. Anyway, I choose strength. And that's not just strength with movement. That's not just strength in weight. It's strength in my mind, strength in my words, strength in what I read, strength in who I surround myself with. Choose strength, guys. Choose strength, not weakness. Choose the value that you value to stabilize, to connect, to support. You have the objectivity to do that. You have the connection to do that. Don't believe the lies that are in your head and that you speak sometimes about yourself. It's just not true. Breathing, nice and tall. Chest is lifted. Hold the top of your shins. Kind of anchor your hands down. Drop your chin in. Lift your chin up. Drop your chin in. Lift your chin up. And again, drop your chin and lift your chin. Good. Take your hands back behind you, lift your chest. Breathing, open up that chest. Slide your arms out, drop to one elbow, and rotate towards that hand. So again, your hands are down. Just rotate around. So you're just, from your hips are down, you're just rotating around towards that front hand or back hand. And then come up and rotate around. You're kind of rotating from the pelvis. Pelvis is anchored and you're rotating that spine. One more time to each side. Look up, rotate around nice and slow and soft. And then again, down and then over. Come on up. Take your right leg or left leg back and then hinge forward. And then switch sides. And then come on up. And we are done.